What are the 8 assets you must have that will give you passive income even if you don't work ever again? So if you're a new viewer, you're welcome. This channel is where we talk about how to grow our money, and I try to explain in the most simple way so all my viewers can understand. Join this community by clicking on the subscribe button. If you own just 4 of these assets, you are on the road to freedom. The first asset, the renting landlord, physical assets. What is it? This is buying property, maybe a small house, an apartment, or a shop, or just a plot of land, and letting people pay you money to use it. How does it pay you? It pays you in 2 strong ways. And one is when they rent. You get a continuous money every month or every year. That is your salary. And 2 is the value. There is something that never loses value, and that is land. They don't make it anymore. There is no land you see today. It is owned by a family, maybe an extended family or a family. So they don't make land any longer. And that is why it will keep on going up and up. Your money is safe because land is a physical thing. Even with economic challenges, land in high demand areas has historically given an average of 15% to about 25%, even with economic challenges. But what are the actionable steps? What are the steps to take? The first step is to start small. You may not have 50 million naira or 30 million naira to build an asset, to build a property, maybe a shop or a house. But you can start small. Don't wait until you have millions. You can use fractional property apps here in Nigeria to buy a small piece of a rent generating asset. You can as well invest in real estate shares. You can invest in real estate projects. It is called REITs, Real Estate Investment Trust. And for just 50,000 naira, you can also be a co-owner of a property. Now, what about the other strategy? That is the land strategy. Buy a plot of land, a verified land from the city center or far from the city, but in a direction where there was a future development. The land you buy today, if you are selling it in 7 years or in 10 years, you are going to make a bigger gains from it. So when you buy lands like that, hold it for 7 to 10 years. Physical property is one of those good investments, one of the assets you must have. Asset 2 is the money lender, the safe investment funds. When I say the money lender, I'm not saying you should lend your money to your family members or to businesses you don't know. I am talking about lending your money to the Nigerian government or to a very big safe bank through the official channels. It's like you are giving them a loan for a short period. And how does it pay you? They pay you back with high interest, profit, every 6 months, every quarter, or when the time is up. This can be your safe haven. It protects your money from being eaten by inflation. Because as of late 2025, some Nigerian treasury bills, the T-bills, and some high yield investment pays between 18% to 20% per year, which is strong enough to beat inflation and give you real profit. Where to buy? Use Banks app or regulated savings apps like the PiggyVest, the Cowrywise, or any other investment app you are using that allows you to invest in the money market funds. Make sure they are SEC regulated to keep your money safe. Asset 3 is the global share, the ETFs. This third asset is the secret of worldwide freedom, the global share, the ETFs. ETFs means exchange traded funds. This is buying a small share price of the biggest business in the world, the companies that makes the internet. Think of biggest company that makes the cars we use. Think of companies that make software for most of the internet infrastructures. You are invested in 500 companies at once. When you invest in these ETFs called the S&P 500, you are basically investing in the top 500 companies in America at once. How does it pay you? It pays you through growth over time. When these big companies make more profit, your small piece grows bigger because these are American markets. Your money is protected in dollars, securing your wealth from the naira's weakness. Now, this S&P 500, when you invest in it, you are investing in the top 500 companies in America, and has grown by an average of about 10% every year for the last 50 years. This is reliable and a stress-free asset that can continuously pay you like a passive income. Now, what are the steps to take? Use Nigerian apps that allow dollar investing, like Bamboo, like Trove, like Rise Vest. These apps allow you to invest in dollars. Then set up an automatic transfer of maybe 20,000 naira or 50,000 naira every month. Because consistency is a secret here. Don't look at the price every day. Just be consistent in your investment. The fourth asset is the profit sharer. This pays you cash regularly. The profit sharer. There are some companies that when you own those companies, you buy ownership shares in a very large, reliable Nigerian companies. Companies like MTN, companies like UBA, big companies in the food sector or the stable banks. When you buy into these big companies, these companies take a small part of their profit and pay it out to their owners, the shareholders, every 6 months, every year, and the payment is called a dividend. It is like a steady salary that enters your account just because you own the shares. Some stable Nigerian banks have paid dividends that gives you a return of about 7% to about 10%, sometimes more, on top of any stock price growth. Let me explain that clearly. When you buy a share of a company, let's say you buy a share of a company today and each of the share costs just 50 naira. When it increases to, let's say, 60 naira, you made 10 naira profit. This one here is just your profit from the share. But you still get dividend every 6 months or every year whenever they are sharing profit. So you are basically making money in two ways when you buy into large companies. Look for the top 10 companies on the Nigerian Stock Exchange that have been paying dividends consistently for the last 5 years. Those are the companies you should buy into. Asset number 5 from 8 assets you must have is the digital money, the online course or content. What is it? Creating something once, like an online course, teaching a skill. The skill can be how to bake, how to repair, how to do things, how to sew, how to market, or a simple digital product. An ebook. There are many people selling ebooks now and making hundreds of thousands every month. How does this pay you? You do the hard work one time, maybe recording the course, designing the book, but people buy the product forever. The money keeps coming in, whether you are sleeping or cooking. Now, what are the steps to take? Step number 1, identify your skill. What do people ask you for advice on? That is your product. Think of what you know how to do best. That is your product. Then record a simple video. A video course, do it with your phone. Sell it using simple tools like your Facebook page, or sign up to seller and place it there. People can easily buy it here automatically. Your capital is almost zero. Your effort is high at the start, but then it pays you passively. This is one of the best assets you should think of having. The 6th asset is for the practical person, the rented machine and equipment leasing. What is it? Buying valuable equipment that other businesses need and they pay you to use it. Example is maybe buying a high capacity generator, or maybe a commercial cleaning equipment. It can be canopies, it can be chairs, or anything at all you think people might need. It can be professional photography equipment. Just think about what you think people might need. Then you buy it and they come to rent it. Then you make passive income. So all this, generator, cleaning equipment, canopies, chairs, they are good assets, good equipment you can buy that will continually give you income every time. So businesses pay you maybe daily or weekly fee for the rental. This income is passive, but you need to manage the maintenance. Now, what are the actionable steps? If you want to start this. Now, the first thing is identify the demand. Just know your demand. Know the demand. What is currently the demand in whatever place you are living? Look at small businesses around you. What do they rent often? Start with one, maybe one or two. Maybe a commercial grass cutter or a big generators for party. You know, all these grass cutter machines that people use. If you buy it, maybe two. Instead of people using cutlass to cut their bushes, they come to you, they rent it, and you charge them for it every time they rent it. Can be for daily, can be for hours. Then calculate your returns. Ensure the rental income can pay back your investment within 18 to 24 months. After that, it is pure profit. The 7th asset is the silent partner, small business investment. What is it? Investing money into a small business that is already running successfully. It could be maybe that laundry business that is already running successfully. That business, maybe a profitable farm, or maybe a logistic business, but you do not manage it yourself. Someone already doing it, and they are already successful. How does it pay you? You take a share of the monthly or quarterly profit just for being the money partner. There are many people that have this idea. Maybe they are already running the business, but they need to expand. They need to scale. And if this business is what you love to do, you can partner with them. The owner runs the show. You collect the income. If you want to do this, what are the steps to follow? Now, the first step is to trust. Find someone you trust. Only invest in business you can see and verify, and owners you trust deeply. This may be some trusted family members or some trusted closed friends. But do a legal agreement. Go legal. Do a legal agreement. Get a clear, simple legal document. that states exactly how much profit you receive and how your capital, the original capital, how the capital is protected. Do not invest based on trust alone. Everything must be put into black and white. Asset 8, the advertiser's platform, content and monetization. The eighth asset uses your voice and your passion to build a platform. What is it? Creating a popular website, maybe a blog. In Nigeria, there are popular blogs like the Linda Ikeji blogs, like the Legit NG, like all the popular blogs you know. Or you can as well create a YouTube channel. You're on YouTube already, you can create a channel on YouTube where you share your knowledge, where you make reviews of products, or where you make entertainment videos consistently. How does it pay you? Once you build a steady audience, you get paid in two ways. One, you get paid through the ad revenues, and sponsorship. Companies pay you to mention their products. And the video you made last year keeps getting views, and those views keep making you money today. So it is a good asset, good investment for passive income. Now, there are other platforms as well. If you go to X, formerly Twitter, a lot of influencers you see on Twitter, by just posting, just tweeting, they are getting paid for it. So you too can also lend your voice to things that are happening, and you get paid for sharing those contents. Maybe on YouTube, maybe on Twitter, maybe on X, maybe on Facebook. What are the steps? Pick one topic you are passionate about. It could be cooking. If you know how to cook, why not begin to make a cooking video? Posting how to cook rice, how to cook normal things. What about reviews? What about local news? Just be consistent. Commit to posting one helpful video or article or content every week. And if the first money might be slow, but once you reach enough views, the passive income stream is unstoppable. So what do you think? These 8 assets are the building blocks of financial freedom. They require your effort and commitment at the start, but once they are working, they pay you forever. They create the passive income stream that allows you to quit your job. And the biggest asset is your time. Start planting your first seed in one of these 8 assets from now. So which assets are you going to start? Let me know in the comments. And also, please subscribe and like this video so other people too can find it. Thank you for watching this video, and I see you in the next video.